Welcome back to another episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors. I'm Fischer Smith, and today we're in our favorite store, Scheels in Eau Claire. And today we're going to be talking about tactics and ways to catch fish in midwinter season. So let's look at some lures and let's teach you guys some stuff. Obviously, Scheels has a ton of different plastics. So we have Mackie plastics. A lot of times when we get into this later season, I like to go with the smaller sizes and kind of downsize a little bit, get a little bit more finicky. Smaller jigs. Some of my favorites right there. See, I obviously picked out red. We got silkies too. White and red are my favorite two colors. Tons of plastics here. Obviously, Scheels has tons of clam products. We got even bundles here. We got some jigs here. Comes with a little jig box. So it's pretty neat. Let's look at some jigs. So now we're with the jig section. What I'd like to use for clam specifically, here's a little Gens jig. This is a 1/32 ounce, especially when you get into the later season. The lighter jig, smaller profile. Hook this up with a silky or a little Mackie plastic, and it's game on. Also, we got the swirl drop. What you can do here is put a couple little wax worms on there, and that is the UV one, so it glows. You put that under a little light. My favorite thing to do is chase around these big school crappies. So like if they're really hot, you got a big school coming in. Get a jointed pin head right here, 1/32 ounce, gold color, or you could get the regular pinhead. And clam actually did change the material these are made out. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dad, but I'm pretty sure they're zinc. So they're not lead anymore, they're zinc, so they still sink the same, and they still catch a lot of fish.
Do you even need bait on them?
You do not need bait. If you all see Matt Johnson's stuff on TikTok, everything, they're all catching big bluegills and crappies with no bait on their pinheads. It's crazy. Here's another product that Clam made. This one's been around for a while. It's a Leech flutter spoon. This is the panfish size. Again, using this for crappies, big school of crappies. Over here, we also got some walleye ones, walleye, pike, maybe some bigger crappies. I'm trying to find my favorite color. Maybe
sold out.
It's sold out. That's why it's my favorite color. One new product out this year is a ribbon leech spoon. So pretty much the same exact thing as a leech flutter spoon, but it has a little blade on it, which gives it a little bit more vibration and flash when you're trying to catch some big walleyes.
Comes in some really nice colors.
Lots of color. Ooh, I like this color.
There.
It's one of my favorite colors. There's a leech flutter spoon with a little bit of pink on, pink and gold. That's my favorite right there. Another thing Clam and Scheels has is accessories. You got tons of different lights, ice anchors. So it's an ice anchor tool. You put this on your drill these in so your hub shack doesn't fly away when you're going to run and grab a tip up. You do not want that to happen. That would not be good. Tons of lights, and we got little packs here for storage.
This comes in really handy.
Little bucket here, kind of fit your coffee cup in there. Have your waxies, plastics, whatever you need right there. And we got a battery bracket. We use this to go along with our
Clam lights.
lights. So
That's kind of cool.
ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a armrest. That would come in handy. Sitting there jigging, slow day. You don't have to get your arm all tired. You can just sit there and jig on the
I think that's a
armrest.
must. I think it's a must-have. Add that to our Yukon XT.
Might need that. Let's go talk about shacks.
What are you doing?
Sitting in the Yukon XT. This is Jason Mitchell model. This one comes with
Pretty snazzy.
tons of accessories, some pretty comfy chairs. Be a little bit more comfort if we had those armrests like we just looked at. Yeah, let's look at the shack that we have that we picked up this year. Yukon XT. This is the Ice Team version. Really comfy chairs. Lots of different accessories that come with this one. It comes with a light bar, and Scheels has tons of different shacks.
Let you try out.
yeah, you get to come over here, sit in here, put your coffee cup down.
We have this accessory in our
really
Yukon
nice.
XT. Really, really fun.
Put your coffee cups or water bottles, everything. Let's I think we should look at clam lock system.
What do we got here?
Clam lock system. There's so much variety you can do here. You even got cup holders up there, rod holders. You got the clam base plate here. This is how you hook everything up.
Where are you gonna put that on?
You can put it on your hub shack, your ice castle. Put it on your four-wheelers even. Side-by-sides, four-wheelers, you can do everything. Hook this on there, and just easy couple screws to hook it on. And you put everything you have here. You can put rod holders, so you can be really mobile. The clam lock system helps you be mobile when you're running around and you're carrying around your one-man shack when you're behind your four-wheeler. You can have your rods in these little rod slots, and you're really mobile. And
The only thing I don't have is a cell phone holder. Right?
It doesn't look like they got
Clam light, which goes right down nice on the
Yep.
on your hole, especially when you're fishing walleyes and crappies late at night. And really shine over.
That's pretty nice. Let's go look at the goodie boxes. Right here, along with every other Scheels store, we have the panfish goodie boxes. They also got walleye goodie boxes too. Let's open up this panfish one. Let's see what goodies we got inside. We got some plastics. We got a poly. There's some clam stickers. What do we got here? Drop kick. It's like Christmas. More jigs. Small pea. A couple more jigs. They come in variety too. They got a bunch of other different colors and other stuff in there too. So
Good bang for buck.
come to your Scheels and pick up a panfish box or a walleye box. One of our favorite tactics to catch fish, midwinter and even early winter, going into late winter as well. We like tip ups. Here's your big tooth walleye tip up. These are really nice. They come with line. All you gotta do is put a swivel on there, put some weight up, put a little weight on there, and put some you gotta put a leader on there. So we get this, and then we come over here. You grab your clam indicator light, so you can catch that a nice night walleye bite. And
They got so many different styles.
Every tip up you got here. You gotta come down here. Your thermal tip up when you're fishing cold days. You can set this tip up, and you don't have to worry about going and chiseling out your hole every 15-20 minutes. So, all right. So here we have our units. So here we have the Gens Pack FLX 28. This is the one that I use. A lot of things I like to use with these, especially when you get into later season. The fish get more sensitive to that, the transducer. So what we like to do is we can switch it over to low power. I'm too short, can't see it. Low power mode. You have to turn your gate up a little bit, and that gives less. I don't know. Do you want to call
Puck
it
noise?
less puck noise for the fish down there? Let's come over here to what you use. You have the FL18, not the Gens Pack.
Yep.
But
Still got the low power mode.
yeah, still got low power mode, do everything there.
Auto zoom is really nice.
This is the pack that you have in yours. Fits nice in a bucket. You don't have to worry about storage with those. So also got live scopes and stuff here. And
When are you gonna get a live scope?
when I can beg my mom enough to give me one for Christmas. A little tactic we like to do as you're moving into the mid to late season is we like to swap out our line. So the line we like to use is Frost Ice by Clam. Comes in tons of different colors, and the reason we swap out our line is because you get a ton of abrasion rubbing against the hole. Especially since I caught that big trout, there's probably tons of abrasion on my line, so we should probably switch that out pretty soon.
We've been fishing for
We've been fishing since November, catching tons of fish. So I think it's about a time that we switch our line so we don't have that big heartbreak, 15-inch bluegill. So all right, guys. So here we have Tikka minnows. And Tikka minnows are so versatile. Let's grab this 1/16 ounce. Tikka minnows, if you don't know what a Tikka minnow is, it pretty much is a little minnow that goes boom, 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 boom. It's kind of like a glide bait when you come to muskies. It goes everywhere. So there's tons of different sizes, 1/8 ounce. If I was fishing for crappies, I'd use a 1/8 ounce to a 1/16. Come down here, storage for these Tikka minnows and other flutter spoons and everything else. It's midwinter. Ice is getting deep. We like to use clam extension. Put this on our auger, and we don't have problems with going all the way through. You can there's holes here on the side. You could work your way up in depth. So I know.
Adjust to different brands.
Last time we were out, probably a week ago or so, the ice was getting pretty close to the top. So we're gonna have to adjust it pretty good here. So let's look at the clam plate. This is what we use. Clam plate. They obviously came out with a newer version.
What's the advantage of that?
The advantage, well, it drills really fast. It's really light. Like, I'll pick this up with one arm. Break it. Pick this up with one arm.
Put a brushless Milwaukee drill on it?
Yep, put a drill on there. Obviously, they came out with a new version. It came with a little spring there, so it pops back. Obviously, as many of you guys know, Clam has a wide variety of clothing. Ice armor, float suits, and
How do you like your float suits?
I figured out this year they do float. I was walking over to the shore, fell through the ice, pants floated me up, and I was good. They have tons of new products this year. Let's come over here. This is
I love these.
one of the nicest looking products they came out with this year. It's kind of like a little Carhartt color, so really comfy clothes, keep you really warm and dry. You don't want to be falling through the ice.
Gotta get you one in small.
I'd have one here somewhere. If you dig through
The
it.
coats are nice too.
Coats are really nice and warm. I figured out you can't wear your blackfish and the coat at the same time. I started sweating when I was drilling holes. It was incredible. Both those are super warm. Obviously, you got your youth clothing over here. Stuff I'm still in.
You're almost ready to grow out of that now.
Maybe. I'm getting bigger.
Go to an adult size.
5'1" right now. So, lots of clothing in this store, along with every other Scheels store. So, I hope you guys, back to the spot we started. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Smith Fishing Outdoors. I hope you guys learned some stuff. Comment down below any video ideas or questions you have about this tactics. And, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure.